Hello, my beautiful people. How are you? So, this is not going to be anything that, you know what? I think you guys can't even hear me. This is not going to be anything about tarot, okay? This is actually going to be about Virgin Mary of Guadalupe or saints, goddesses, gods, whoever, in a certain sense. I'll talk about that. But mostly about working with Virgin Mary of Guadalupe. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And I do want to start off by saying if you are a full blown Christian and you're about to go down in the comments and be like, you're going to hell, um, those who don't believe in God are going to hell, those who pray on statues are going to die and go to hell, and blah, blah, blah. First of all, what are you doing on the internet? Okay. And second of all, who did God go to you and tell you to go around the whole world on the internet, in person, wherever, and tell people that they're going to hell? Tell me, tell me now. Just kidding. I don't know. It just kind of gets me upset that people don't have respect. And of course, they're always going to go back to, oh, because the Bible says this and the Bible says that. Well, keep that to yourself. You know, if people really want to know about the Bible and go based on the Bible, then let those people do that. You don't have to be the one to go and throwing the Bible in everybody's life, like, no. Um, okay, so I don't really want to go down that road right now, even though it's kind of irritating. Because I was watching a documentary right now on Virgin Mary of Guadalupe. Oh, beautiful story. Well, I wouldn't want to say story, but beautiful. It's just really beautiful. And I actually watched the movie Virgin Mary of Guadalupe. I watched it in Spanish. I don't know if it's in English, but it was, oh man, it was very touching. I loved it. I definitely believe in her, obviously, right? if you don't if you don't believe in her, again, what are you doing here? Bye. Have a good day. Um, okay. So let's see. How do I work with Virgin Mary? What does she like? What doesn't she like? Um, should you have a statue? Should you have a candle? Should you have a glass of water? Now I understand why people want to know, because they don't want to disrespect. Um, they don't want to do things the wrong way. Now, okay, number one, have respect. Okay. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that in this video, but have respect. Have respect with whatever it is that you're praying to. A god, a goddess, a deity. Have respect. You don't have to bow down and, like, you know, worship and I don't know, like bow down, like that's a little too much for me. His hair is bothering me. So you don't have to like bow down. Okay, you do what you feel drawn to do. You do what feels right. But like I said, have respect. You don't want to start praying and honoring a certain deity or Virgin Mary of Guadalupe and have her in a corner and just have her there just collecting dust. No, that's disrespectful, okay? So let's go back to the having respect. Okay, watch documentaries, learn as much as you can. I'm not going to sit here and talk about where she was first seen and what city and what country. Um, okay, there are different virgin. Oh, what's the other one? Yeah, there's so many, you guys. There's so many. I'm not gonna talk about them all, and I'm not gonna, um, like I said, go into the whole. history on her, but please do so. Learn about it. It's really beautiful. Okay. And okay, so my connection started with her since I was young. Okay. I was young. I was going to Christian churches. I was not a Christian. I've never was a proud Christian. Like I wasn't ever walking around saying, "Oh, I'm a Christian and let me tell you a little bit about the Bible and this and this and that." I just didn't have that that connection that like I want to be a Christian, a full-blown Christian for the rest of my life. I knew since I was small that no, I didn't like the fact that they tell you to live your life a certain way, to believe in this and that, and that's the way it's going to be. That's the way it's going to go. Like, no. And I'm not sitting here telling you that you shouldn't be a Christian. Like, you can do whatever you want. You could believe in whatever you want. Now, I'm throwing a little bit of what I've been through, how I see things and this and that. So ever since I was young, I'm telling you that I was drawn to her. um I started seeing, statues of her, and just I try to ask my parents about her, but they were like, "No, we don't pray to that. No, we don't believe in that. No, 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 and no, and no. If it's not God, then we don't believe in it." So I was like, "Cool, that's you guys. I respect that." But I still want to know, and I still am curious. So, of course, I was young. I didn't have nobody to run to talk to, and internet was not how it is nowadays. So, um, it's getting hot. So, years go by and she's still in my mind. I still think about her. I'm not gonna, I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna start praying to her. I'm gonna start, you know, wearing rosaries or anything like that. Like, no, it wasn't like that. But I knew that I was curious about her. And years and years passed. Now, sorry, you guys. Now that I'm old enough, I have my own home. Nobody can tell me what to do. Nobody can tell me what to believe in. Nobody can tell me right or wrong way, or what's right, what's wrong. And so how I started was I got a statue. You don't have to do that. You can easily just pray. There's many prayers on sorry you guys. There's many prayers of her for different things, whether you need some type of guidance or love or healing. There's many prayers that you can find online. So go ahead and do that and just build that connection. And the stronger that it gets, then maybe yeah, you should look into getting candles, a statue, and this. And that's just like it's a plus. It's not a must have. Okay. Um, at least with me, as far as having a connection with Virgin Mary of Guadalupe. Okay. I just kind of felt like that connection was always there. Now it was just getting like a candle and a statue and having her in the living room, not hiding her, not being ashamed, not any of that. So that's a whole nother step for me. Now, for you, if you've never even thought about her or anything like that, then yeah, start small. But I'm telling you, it started for me that since I was young. So now, having a statue and candles and water and this and that, that's a whole nother step for me. So if you don't feel that connection yet, you don't have to go get a candle and water, all that. You don't have to. Okay. So once you feel ready, or a sign or whatever it may be, then go ahead, get a statue. Or statues are usually expensive. If you can find something really cheap, then that's cool. But me, I spent a good dime on my statue. And but you can easily get the candles of her, and that's all you need. It has a picture of her, you know. Or you can get a picture from online and go print it out and just buy a picture frame, you know, have her standing up, and that's all you need. And get a white candle if you can't get, I mean, they're the same price. So you can get a white candle, red candle, pink candle, because when I think of her, I think of flowers. Again, watch the documentary, you know what I'm talking about. But even before that, it's an instant like motherly respect. And of course, who what person doesn't want to give their mom flowers and respect? You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying everybody's mother out there is nice, but there's somebody that you're going to have love and respect for, and you want to give them flowers, chocolate, you know what I mean? So, so yeah, all of that is just a plus, like I said. Um, Me, there's no, oh, the left side it has to be the water, the right side it has to be this. Like no, not with Virgin Mary of Guadalupe. Not in my case. If she's telling you she wants her water in the right side, then do that. Just pay attention to the signs. If she wants to be in the living room, if she doesn't want to be hidden, then pay attention to those signs. Like for me, she did not want to be in my office. She was like, no, whatever you do, don't put me in your office. I'm going to be in the living room where everybody can see me. Everybody can talk to me. Everybody can have a connection with me just by looking at me and having their respect or whatever. You know, I could definitely feel it like living room now. So, you know, pay attention to those signs. Don't put her somewhere where she doesn't want to be. Um, Again, to me that's kind of like a disrespect sort of in a way. um and have that connection with her, talk to her, you know, touch her statue, touch the candle, you know, put that energy out there. And like I said, have a lot of respect, have a lot of love. And as far as offerings, well, number one, water. You know, if you have guests over, what are you going to do? You're going to offer them water, right? So you're going to do that the same, a water. Um, and like I said, I see her as, you know, like a mom. You know, I don't call her mom, but I get that feeling like caring and nurturing. So what do I think of that? Flowers, like chocolate, even. Whatever you have, if you don't even have that, you don't have money for that, a cracker, a piece of bread, grapes, fruits, vegetables. I mean, whatever you have. It's not about, oh, you know, she likes chocolates. I have to give her chocolates. No, it's whatever you have, you know? Don't go and sell your leg to give her a house or whatever, you know? Like, no, sorry, you guys, my hair is getting in the way. This heat is killing me. Um, Now I know, I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen my Saint Expedite video. And with Saint Expedite, you know, I was watching so many videos on, okay, it has to be pound cake, number one. And then I was like, you know what? No, why pound cake? Now maybe it goes way back, and I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to change the way it should be, but I mean, what about a piece of bread? You know? Um, where was I going with that? It's whatever you have, honestly. It's whatever you have. Especially if you're not even asking for money, you don't have money, you just want some type of guidance. I mean, that's it. And who knows, maybe you'll find some flowers at the side of the road, or you know, you get a slice of pizza and you don't have nothing, but give them just a piece of bread from the crust. You know what I mean? Like treat them good and they'll treat you good. You know what I'm saying? So have love, have respect, have that communication, talk to her. I talk to her all the time. When I wake up, I thank her. I look at her statue. I just, it's beautiful. Okay. Um, I think that's it. As far as with me, how I work with Virgin Mary of Guadalupe, if you watch other people how you work with them, that's their opinion. I didn't watch any videos on how to work with her, how it should be done. Just making sure my kids. Why? Why not? Because, like I said, I felt drawn to her since I was very young, and of course, I'm not gonna put her in a dark altar, if you know what I mean, um, with somebody else. I felt like she's wants to be by herself. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. As in case you're wondering, well, can I place her with so and so on this altar? Um, Me, it was an instant. She wants to be by herself in the living room, especially. She wants people to notice her, to see her, to like, you know what I mean? No, no hiding, no, none of that. Um, so if you have any questions, let me know. I know I pretty much, you're probably wondering, like, specifically what to give her, what colors, and this and that. Um, but as you can see, it's however you feel. Okay. So like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. Talk to you guys later.